There is a sentence you may say today that will still be living in your house tomorrow. It may strengthen trust, or it may weaken it. It may bring courage into someone, or it may plant fear that keeps growing after you walk away. Most people treat words as air, but wisdom treats words as seed. Hear the word from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Do not let the shortness of that verse deceive you. A small key can open a heavy gate. A small spark can burn a field. A small word can shape the direction of a life. I am King Solomon, and I have seen kingdoms wounded by careless speech. I have watched families recover from poverty, sickness, and disappointment, yet struggle to recover from words spoken in anger. I have watched leaders lose loyalty, not because they lacked strategy, but because their mouths made people feel small. I have watched people speak defeat over themselves so often that their own soul began to obey the sentence. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. This does not mean your words are magic. It means your words are moral. They reveal what rules the heart, and they release consequences into the world around you. Your tongue can be a servant of wisdom, or it can become a weapon for fear, pride, bitterness, and impulse. The danger is that speech feels temporary. You say it, and the sound disappears. But the effect does not disappear. Words keep working after the voice is silent. A harsh sentence may be replayed in the mind of a child for years. A dishonest promise may teach a relationship not to trust your next promise. A careless insult may turn a safe room into a guarded room. Many wounds in homes and workplaces did not begin with a dramatic betrayal. They began with repeated sentences that trained people to expect pain. The mouth was used without a plan, and the future kept collecting the cost. And life works the same way. A timely word can steady a trembling person. A truthful correction can save someone from ruin. An apology can reopen a door pride had locked. A blessing can remind someone who they are when the world is trying to rename them. This is the speech standard of wisdom. Speak as if your words are building a future, because they are. Think of the parent who is tired at the end of the day. The child asks one more question, spills one more thing, interrupts one more moment of quiet. The parent feels pressure rising and says, "Why are you always like this?" It may feel small. It may even feel deserved. But the child does not only hear correction. The child may hear identity. Always like this. Difficult. Too much. A burden. Now imagine the same parent choosing life without pretending the behavior is fine. They say, "Stop and listen. This was careless, and we are going to fix it. But you are not a problem to me. You are learning, and I will help you learn." That sentence still corrects. But it does not curse. Think of the worker in a meeting who sees a mistake. One path is death. Make the person look foolish. Win the room with sarcasm. Prove intelligence by humiliating someone else. The laugh may feel like victory, but trust just lost ground. The other path is life. Name the issue clearly, protect dignity, and solve the problem without making a human being the sacrifice. The wise person understands that truth does not need cruelty to be strong. Correction does not need contempt to be clear. Honesty does not need a sharp edge every time it enters the room. So how do you govern the tongue before the tongue governs the future? Use the fruit before words test. Before you speak, ask 3 questions. What fruit will this sentence produce? What spirit is driving this sentence? Would I want to eat the harvest of these words if they return to me? The first question is about consequence. What fruit will this sentence produce? Not what will it let me release. Not how will it make me feel for 10 seconds. What will it grow? Will it grow trust, clarity, courage, repentance, peace, and responsibility? Or will it grow shame, confusion, fear, defensiveness, resentment, and distance? The second question is about source. What spirit is driving this sentence? Some people tell the truth from love. Some people tell the truth from pride. The same fact can become medicine or a blade depending on the spirit carrying it. If anger is driving, pause. If insecurity is driving, pause. If the need to win is driving, pause. Wisdom does not let every feeling use the mouth as a door. The third question is about harvest. Would I want to eat the fruit of these words if they came back to me? Proverbs says those who love the power of the tongue will eat its fruits. You do not get to plant one thing and harvest another. If you plant mockery, do not be shocked when warmth dies. If you plant exaggeration, do not be shocked when trust weakens. If you plant blessing, correction, truth, and peace, do not be shocked when relationships begin to breathe again. This does not mean silence is always wisdom. Some people use silence to avoid courage. There are times when love must speak. There are times when truth must confront. There are times when peace requires a hard sentence. But even then, wisdom asks the tongue to serve healing, not ego. Bring this close today. There is one conversation in your life where your words matter more than your mood. It may be with your spouse, your child, your parent, your employee, your friend, or yourself. Yes, yourself. Many people would never speak to another person with the contempt they speak over their own life. They say, I am stupid. I always ruin things. Nothing ever works for me. I cannot change. Then they wonder why their courage is weak. Do not feed your soul death and expect it to rise with strength. Today, choose one sentence of life. Send the apology. Speak the encouragement. Give the honest correction without contempt. Refuse the insult that wants to feel powerful. Replace the self-curse with truth. Say, I made a mistake, but I am learning wisdom. Say, this is hard, but God has not abandoned me. Say, I will speak slowly enough for wisdom to lead. That is your challenge. Before the next important conversation, write one sentence you should not say, and one sentence you should say instead. Do not trust pressure to choose for you in the moment. Prepare the tongue before the fire begins. Hear the proverb again. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Your words are not just reactions. They are construction materials. They build rooms people either feel safe in or guarded in. They build reputations. They build courage. They build distance. They build futures. If this word is speaking to you, take the free Solomon Standards assessment through the link in the description. It will help you see where your speech, money, time, relationships, heart, humility, work, integrity, peace, and generosity need stronger wisdom. And if you are ready to go deeper, get the Royal Scrolls collection through the link in the description. It is a system for becoming the kind of person whose words carry wisdom, not just emotion. Speak like a builder, not a destroyer. Speak like someone who must eat the fruit. I am King Solomon. Let life have power in your tongue today.